And a video advertisement tied to the governor of California is fighting against a bill here in Tennessee. The proposed legislation would make it illegal for adults to help minors get an abortion without parental consent. Now, despite that, the ad paints a different picture of the bill. News 2's Tori Gessner explains what is true and false and why the bill's sponsor is firing back at the California governor.
It's a 30-second ad paid for by a national political action committee launched by California Governor Gavin Newsom. But some of it is misleading.
Trump Republicans want to criminalize young women who travel to receive the reproductive care they need.
It's advocating against a Tennessee bill that would make what it calls abortion trafficking illegal. Unlike what the ad shows, the young woman getting the abortion wouldn't be charged under the bill. The adult who helps them get the abortion without their parents' consent could be charged and sued instead.
This is a parental rights bill. This legislation prohibits an adult who is not the guardian or parent of a minor child from facilitating an abortion for that minor child.
The bill's sponsor, Republican Representative Jason Zachary of Knoxville, says the goal is to help empower parents. But some Democrats argue it would hurt children whose rapists are their parents.
Are you concerned that that's leaving that unemancipated minor on an island and putting a lot on a child's shoulders who not only was raped, but they were raped by a trusted individual and the only individual under this bill who can give consent for them to get treatment?
If we put any other medical term, replace abortion with any other medical term, I would assume any parent in here would not allow their child to be coerced and taken by an adult across state lines to get any medical procedure.
Governor Gavin Newsom's post says Tennessee's abortion ban has no exceptions if you're raped. That's true. And Republicans blocked a bill earlier this month to allow abortions for children under age 13. Newsom also says there are no exceptions if you're the victim of incest. That's also true.
Don't let them hold Tennessee women hostage.
After seeing the ad, Representative Zachary fired back at Governor Newsom on social media, writing, quote, "The governor of California continues to deceive and gaslight, making it clear there are zero criminal penalties against any pregnant minor young lady or woman." In Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.
Now, the bill has passed through several House committees, but it hasn't been added to this week's calendar yet. There hasn't been any action on the Senate version of the bill in almost 1 month.